Hey, what's up, everybody? JC here, and we're back at it with another live stream. And welcome everybody who has joined us tonight. Tonight's going to be a big night because we are going to be, or I should say, I'm going to be giving away not one, but two $500 store credits to Big Bad Toy Store this evening. Um, this is kind of my way of giving back to you guys for the holidays. Though I am asking everyone who participates in tonight's live stream, hopefully you already have, but if you haven't, then you're hopefully you will make a donation to Toys for Tots of at least don't dropping off at least one unwrapped toy to Toys for Tots. Or if you live outside the United States, obviously Toys for Tots, which is run by the U.S. Marine Corps, is a U.S. organization. So if you live outside the United States, then I ask that you donate to a similar type organization, one that basically helps get Christmas presents to those who are less fortunate for whatever reason and wouldn't otherwise be able to have Christmas presents under the tree come Christmas morning. So that's those are my two main things here, is to A, give back to you guys, and then B, just try and help motivate you guys. I know a lot of you already probably made donations even without me trying to motivate you, but that is definitely the main points of tonight's live stream. So the way this is going to work tonight is, these live streams go for about an hour, and we might go over a little hour, but essentially, probably in the first half of the live stream, I'm just gonna randomly pick a name. I'm not even gonna look. I'm just gonna kind of run my mouse cursor over you guys as you're making comments and stuff, and I'm just gonna pick one name and select it, and they are going to win the $500 store credit to Big Bad Toy Store. So no trivia tonight or anything like that. It's just simply, randomly, I'm going to pick a name for you guys who are here tonight, and you're going to win the contest. So I'll call out your name. You will have to email me after the video. I'll put my email address, which is j@enewseye.com. In the video description below when this becomes a normal video. You will have to contact me to claim your prize, but nothing too intricate here tonight as far as the giveaway. So we'll do one probably in the first half of the live stream, and then a second one towards the end. Now if you happen to be here and your name gets called, but you happen to, for whatever reason, wander away and you're not actually on here when your name is called, you will have, you'll probably want to come back here and watch the video to see if your name is called. But you'll have, I'll give you a couple days where you can email me to claim the prize. But hopefully, like I said, this is only going to be about an hour, so hopefully everyone's going to stick around for the entire hour. But that is, again, essentially the crux of it. Now, I will tell you that I also have over on Toy News International, and I do have a link in the video description of this live stream, a direct link to that contest. But over on T&I on our message boards, I've got a separate contest that is totally separate from this, where I'm going to be giving away two more additional $500 store credits to Big Bad Toy Store. Same thing, where I'm asking you to donate something to Toys for Tots. You just chime in on the message board thread that is going on there, and you let us know that you made the donation. You can provide pictures or whatever, but you don't have to. Now, obviously, with all of this, there's a little bit of the honor system going on here. There's no way I can actually confirm that you've made a donation. I simply am asking you to, especially if you win. If you win and you don't make at least one donation to Toys for Tots, well, I mean, I'm a firm believer in karma, and all I'll say is karma can be a bitch. So, but obviously, I can't make you prove that you donated something. So there's an honor roll system here that if you're participating here, or if you go over to the contest on TNI, and participate there, you are at some point this holiday season going to have made some type of donation. Again, I'm just basically asking you to donate one unwrapped toy. It can be more, it can be a monetary donation. For me this year, I made a monetary donation. I donated $1,000 to Toys for Tots. I really believe in Toys for Tots. It's been something I've been ever since I've been doing these running these websites, covering toys and everything for 20 years. I've always been a proponent of, supporting Toys for Tots. Some years I've donated, not only made a donation, we're dropping off toys or what have you, but I've actually, volunteered to go to my local distribution center where people will come to get the toys for their kids and stuff. And I got to tell you, there's no better feeling than when you see a kid come in, and sometimes parents will bring their kids into those distribution centers. And there's just no better feeling of when you see a kid come in with their parents, and the parents able to give them something. And so, sometimes it's, like an action figure, but other times it's things like bikes and stuff like that. So, um, I remember one year where we spent an entire evening where we just put bikes together so that they could be donated to Toys for Tots. So, if you can't make a huge monetary or go out and buy a lot of action figures and toys and stuff to donate, then maybe think about donating your time to the organization, because they can always use the manpower as well. And I also have a link to the Toys for Tots website down in the video description below. So if you want to if you're not really super familiar with it, you can read more about it there. So let us. One other thing. So only if say like your name is drawn tonight for the two drawings, if you win the first round and by chance your name got picked in the second round, you don't get both. It's only one $500 store credit per person. So if by some chance the same person got their name picked on the second round as the first, then I would just do another drawing until we got to a name of somebody. But it's only one $500 store credit per person. You're not gonna. I want to try and spread the joy. So I want two different people to walk away with the $500 store credits tonight. Not like have somebody. That would be super lucky if you ended up getting your name called both times. But I want two different people to walk away tonight. So only one $500 store credit per person. All right, so let us see who is actually here. This is just I'll let you know right before I do the drawing, and I'm basically just gonna be like la la la, pick a name, and there it is. But so I'll let you know as I'm about to pick a name. But let's see who is in the house. So we've got Michael's in the house. Welcome. Jason. Jason says he donates every year. Sweet, man. I know they definitely, like this year with like all the tornadoes in places like Kentucky and stuff, they really could use a lot of support this year. Bean's in the house. Welcome, Bean. Says did a lot of work with Toys for Tots when he was a manager at Toys R Us. They were near and dear to me. I will tell you, I mean, obviously we all miss Toys R Us for a lot of reasons, but one of the things I definitely miss about Toys R Us is Toys R Us every year always had the Toys for Tots drop-off boxes. So it was always easy to find a drop-off box for Toys for Tots. Now, because Toys R Us is gone, it's a little more difficult, because now it's usually only independent businesses that will do them, and so you just have to kind of I believe there's a place on the website where you can look up drop off points, but it was much easier back in the day when there was Toys R Us's everywhere and every Toys R Us had a drop off location, as opposed to having to find like local businesses and stuff. I will say that usually you'll see like fire departments. If you have like a local firehouse, they'll often have Toys for Tots drop off locations, things like that. And then, like I said, just a lot of local businesses, comic book shops I know oftentimes will do them, and things like that. So, but definitely it was much easier back in the day when Toys R Us was around. I mean, I kind of wish other like retailers like Walmart or Target would work with Toys for Tots, or even like GameStop. But like I said, right, these days you pretty much have to rely on local businesses to find a drop-off box. TCC's in the house. If I win, I'll donate another $100. Sweet. Jerry says, can't watch. No way till 31st. I'm not. Milova, welcome. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Oh, did I've never seen them in Walmart. If Walmart, it's definitely not like it's not across the board, like it was with Toys R Us. If there are some local Walmarts that do it, that's awesome. I've never seen them at any of my local Walmarts. But it would be nice if you could just know, oh, well, if I walk into a Walmart, I know I'm going to find a Toys for Tots drop off box. Toy Bandit. Hulk Knight's in the house. Says, let's rock. Spider S, welcome, my man. It's a great feeling when you see kids who are less fortunate get some toy presents. In our country, we have every Christmas tree and supermarkets that have poor kids letters of what they want for Christmas. Yeah, I mean, if you just think about, for me as a kid, that was just no better feeling. Just when you woke up Christmas. I remember more Christmases where I woke up. Like I remember one particular Christmas where I woke up and there was like star like tons. Like I was really as a young kid, Star Wars was my thing, and so I remember like the Jawa Sandcrawler under the Christmas tree and the Millennium Falcon under the Christmas tree, and it was just, and there's just like no better feeling. It's really cool when when you, well, I won't say I still believe in Santa, so I won't say where you don't no longer believe in Santa, but when you really think Santa's coming and you're waiting up, trying to wait up at night for Santa to come and everything. Nice. Sir Davy Sock Rocker. Nice. All right, well, I don't want to spend the whole night just talking about Toys for Tots. It was a big week for Marvel fans, I think, for a lot of different reasons. The Spider Man No Way Home, which opened up in theaters this week. I saw it yesterday. I'm not going to talk spoilers here tonight, but I definitely thought it was a good movie. I was a little worried going in. There was a lot of hype behind this movie with all the rumors and everything. And so my fear was is they were going to try and do too much, cram too many different characters into this thing, and it was just going to kind of be going to end up being a convoluted mess. But to my surprise, there was a lot in this movie, but to my surprise, they actually did a very good job with it. It was overall a pretty good story, good pacing overall. I don't think it like really dragged at all. You had some comedic moments, had some emotional moments. So I really, this to me is probably hands down the best MCU movie that we've gotten since Avengers Endgame. Um, and like I said, I definitely recommend that you go check it out at some point. Um, Thank you. Yep. It's like it's Spider-Man week. I had to go with the Spider-Man shirt tonight. And of course, not only did we have Spider-Man, but we had episode 5 of Hawkeye, which had, again, I'm not going to talk spoilers here, but that had a pretty big reveal in it. So, which kind of relates to Spider-Man in some ways. So, it'll be interesting to see how all of that plays out. And then, of course, yesterday we had the big Marvel Legends live stream where we got some new reveals, more than I was actually expecting. I wasn't really expecting them to reveal the entire X-Men wave, though. Just because I got to brag a little bit. I call another one I called 100% correct. I in some of these live streams I talked about those months ago and reported on Marvelous News. So if you follow my news videos or the Marvelous News website or these live streams, then you knew these X-Men figures were coming. But it was nice to get the final official confirmation and then actually get to see them all. So CVS has drop. I don't think that's necessarily every single CVS. I don't think I remember seeing one in my local CVS, but that's definitely cool if some do. It's just like with Toys R Us, it was like you knew every single Toys R Us. It was like a nationwide campaign that they did with Toys for Tots, and I don't think any other major retailer like that does that. Some individual stores may choose to do that in specific areas, but I don't think there's any retailer that just does it across the board nationwide so that 100% you're walking into the store, there's going to be a drop off box there. SG's in the house. Mrs. Toys R Us. Well, hey, there is supposed to be a brand new big Toys R Us store opening up in New Jersey this month. I saw some image. It still hasn't opened, and they haven't actually given uh, an official open date for it. But I saw some images. I think it was on Yahoo News or something where they had allowed some people to come in and take some pictures. So it does look like Toys R Us of old. It's just one store. It's their flagship store. If you're familiar with Toys R Us, they were actually, originally based out of New Jersey, which I'm sure is why they chose that location for opening the store. I feel like this store is probably going to be more for appearances. I think their big push is working with Macy's right now. And I have not been into any local Macy's to see what their so-called toy departments are like. Um, and really, that wasn't supposed to kick off in full until next year, but I'm pretty sure they've started doing it in time for the holidays this year. So, but I don't, I suspect it's not, most Macy's are not going to be jam packed with a ton of toys. So, what's up, Chris? Hulkner. I used to have three Toys R Us's near me. I didn't have three, and I guess it depends on what you mean by. Well, I take that back. I had one Toys R Us that was literally about 10 minutes down the road from me, and then I had another Toys R Us in the next town over, which about a 20-minute drive. The next town over that way, and then I had another Toys R Us in the next town this way, which was maybe 30 minutes away. So and I mean, I live in a metropolitan area, so there were definitely, I mean, if you wanted to drive, you could hit up quite a few different Toys R Us's. So yeah, I mean, I had a lot of, there were definitely a lot of Toys R Us's in this area. Merry Christmas to you as well. How do I feel about the Hulk face? I assume you're talking about on the Toy Biz tribute figure. To be absolutely honest, I haven't had a chance to look. So, like yesterday, just to run down my day yesterday. So, yesterday I put up a news video, which was a little bit rushed. I apologize for that, but I had pre-recorded most of it in the morning. The Hasbro live stream was at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. The tickets I had gotten for Spider-Man No Way Home was at 3:45. So I had to wait until the Marvel live stream was done to finish filming yesterday's news video, which meant I wasn't done filming until almost 2 o'clock, and then had to do all the editing and stuff. And so I was definitely kind of rushed, but I wanted to get a news video out yesterday instead of having it up today. Um, but I was basically running nonstop yesterday because we had in the morning we had the Doctor Strange reveals, which I knew were coming. Those were not leaks. I know some people thought like those were leaks or something. They were not. They were planned. The reason why the live stream was at 1 o'clock yesterday as opposed to their normal 11 a.m. time is because for what Marvel's marketing wanted to reveal those Doctor Strange products through like major corporate media sites. So I think Yahoo had the exclusive, Marvel.com also I think at the same time had the reveal exclusive first reveals, even though they go up everywhere pretty much as soon as they hit somewhere on the net, they go up everywhere. And then e-tailers, originally I think e-tailers weren't going to be putting up the Doctor Strange figures until 1 o'clock p.m., but then something changed last minute and they went on and put them up at 11. And so all of that, and then went into the live stream at 1, and then it was a crazy day yesterday for me. So long story short, or short story long, I have not really had time to sit down and look super close at this figure. So let's pop over. I'll take a look. So I got to be honest. I mean, I'm happy with the Hulk that they did, with the first appearance Wolverine. So I don't know if I really that interested in another Hulk figure. I'm definitely getting the Captain America figure. So I'm definitely getting that one. I haven't decided on the Iron Man. I'm pretty happy with the classic Iron Man that they gave us. Toad, I mean, obviously Toad, the fourth figure, is going to be a must-have. But I guess that's the face that you're talking about. Yeah, it does look a little bit. The mouth there looks a little. It's like the lips. What's up with that lip? It's like he's got a fat lip or something. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe this might be they might make some tweaks to it. I don't know. I like the base. I do like this base that they included with this one. I don't think that's worth necessarily paying $44 for, but I do like that base that they have included. So yeah. Yeah, I agree. That face looks like not sure what happened there. TCC says Hulk needs a lax. Man, that would be. I wouldn't want to have to clean up that bathroom. I do agree with you, Michael, about the Tony Stark head. Looks very 70s like. Yeah, they did a pretty good job with that one. What's up, sci-fi and fantasy? All right, so let's go around and do this. This is going to be the first drawing of the night for the first $500 store credit. I am just going to randomly let my cursor drop on one name here, and that person will be the winner. So I got to make sure my cursor actually stays on the name. Okay, so okay, whose name pop? OJA. When are they going to reveal Toad? Probably next month to answer your question. But you, my man, are the winner of the first $500 store credit to Big Bad Toy Store tonight. So let me write your name down here. Now, again, you will need to contact me via email. It's j@enewseye.com, but I will have it in the video description below after this becomes a normal video. And you will want to just reach out to me to claim your prize. You'll need to give me your name and your email. But you, my man, are the first winner of the night. So hopefully you will be able to get your. I don't know, I will get this set up as quickly as possible, but being we're going in the weekend, Big Bad Toy Store probably won't get the credit set up until like Monday. And then I don't know if you'd be able to get anything in hand in time for actual Christmas, but you definitely will have some time to pursue make some purchases, even if they don't actually arrive at your doorstep until after Christmas. So congrats to you. We still got one more though, so stay tuned. We've got one more $500 store credit to give away. And just to reiterate, because OJA won that first one, if by some chance his name was selected when I do the next drawing, he would not get it. We would just go to do another drawing, because I do want to make sure that two different people win the prizes tonight. Let's see. Sorry, went off my screen. Somebody asked how long does the credit last? As long as you have an account at Big Bad Toy Store, it should be there indefinitely. It's not like you have a limited time. So SG says he loves Batman Returns. Bean says 500 is going to be the full wave of Ultimates before long. Well, hey, at least the prices didn't go up. I mean, there was some rumor, some talk about, prices going up to $75 each. So, they still are staying at the 55. Not that that's cheap, but Super 7 makes pretty good stuff. I mean, I've only got their Thundercat figures. A few of them, the wave that just finally was released with Slithe. But I mean, that Slithe figure they did for Thundercat, that's a really nice figure. So they're definitely pricey. It's why I don't buy a ton of Super 7 figures. But like, I'm really looking forward to their G.I. Joe figures, even though, again, they're very pricey. Robot Western, thanks GC for all you do for the toy community. No problem. I mean, you guys, it's a give and take relationship. I mean, you guys, I am able to do this stuff for a living because you guys visit my websites, you watch these videos. So this is me trying to give back to you guys as much as anything. So I appreciate you all. I appreciate everyone who comes to the websites. You know, it allows me to do what I do, which definitely there are times where this job, I don't want, some people, I know people think, oh, that's got to be the greatest job in the world. And it definitely has its perks. But just like with any job, any kind of work you do, it definitely can get stressful at times. But I've been doing this for 20 years. And if you'd asked me 20 years ago if this is what I'd still be doing, I would have told you it'd been crazy. But I've been very lucky in that way, and it's again in large part because you guys continue to support me and my websites. So another thing I was gonna, so if you caught yesterday's Hasbro Marvel Legend live stream, they made another tease at the very end with the backpack. So before the end of the night here, I'm gonna share with you. I can't tell you that it is what they were teasing because the backpack was very generic. Um, let's actually pop over here. Let me find it here. Well, what about this jigsaw? I mean, I really hope Walgreens starts getting these figures up online. That Baron Zemo looks pretty sweet. I mean, I'm pretty happy with the last Baron Zemo they gave us. So if I missed out on Zemo, it wouldn't be the end of the world for me. But I definitely want to pick up this Jigsaw figure. I still have the Toy Biz one where he's wearing the Punisher outfit, but I wouldn't mind getting this one. But I'm still waiting on Quasar. I'm waiting for them to put Quasar up on their website. Right now, Nova is still available on their website. The X-Men wave. I think for this X-Men wave, I think the Build-A-Figure is probably the one I'm most excited about. This is probably my favorite Reaver. Okay, so this backpack, this is their tease. Now, first of all, I don't know if this is like the finished product or if this is like a prototype, an unpainted prototype. So, you know, I don't even know if this is the actual color this backpack's going to be or if there's going to be any additions that they make to it. So, that in its own right is pretty generic. It's, so I can't sit here and tell you definitively. In fact, if this is the final version of what this backpack looks like, with whatever it's released, then what I'm going to be sharing with you tonight is probably not going to belong to this. But it is something that I know, based on information I've seen, I'm pretty confident is definitely coming in next year. Um, so we'll get to that in just a little bit. I'm going to share that with you. So you're going to learn another Marvel Legend that is coming out in 2022 that might be related to that teaser, but then again, it might not. Marvel Legend, yeah. If we hadn't just gotten a Miles Morales PS5 figure, that was actually my first thought when they showed that. Um, of course, there's no cat in it, and there's no way to open it and have a cat in it. But that was actually that thought had crossed my mind. But we just got the Miles Morales figure, so I doubt they're going to do another one. SG wants a Captain America car. I didn't know I don't think he has. He doesn't have a car. He doesn't even drive when he's not Captain America. He checking all my comics to see if Speedball has a back. No, at least not. I mean, I'm not saying he's ever never had a backpack in the comics, but I mean that wouldn't be an accessory for Speedball. Speedball is coming, as I've told you before, but no, Speedball. I don't believe that accessory belongs to Speedball. Speedball should be in the next. I guess Avengers wave is what it's basically characterized as. It's an all comic themed wave, so it'll be all comic book based. Um, and Speedball will probably be revealed officially sometime next month, I'm guessing. Oh, I know what you're talking about. The for the 5 inch line, I remember that. The only vehicle they did back in that 5 inch line that was any good was the headquarters was pretty cool. The or combat center, whatever they called that thing. That was pretty cool. I still have that. But then the Punisher van was which I actually didn't get. I saw it one time in the stores and I was stupid and didn't get it. Chances we get a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man figure. I think there's probably a sooner or later a pretty good chance we'll get one. Um, I've not actually seen anything that would suggest we are, so I don't have any inside information at this time that says yeah we definitely are getting Tobey Maguire. But I find it hard to believe that in some way or shape or form that we wouldn't. Maybe it'd be like a store exclusive or something, which probably would be the route they go if there's something coming in the near future. But yeah, I think that's definitely quite possible. Being Godzilla in a car, I don't remember that, but I wouldn't be surprised. again, I'm not going to go into details because I don't want to give out spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen the movie yet, but there are so many figures from that movie that I got to figure Hasbro will do sooner or later. So, I feel like it might be later only because my guess is Hasbro was kept in the dark about a lot of things for that movie, just like the rest of us. And so, just because by the time they found out what was available to them from that movie, to when they could actually get it produced and put out, we might be talking about a year or so from now for anything like that. But I got to believe that eventually Hasbro is going to deliver a lot more stuff from that movie. It's just a matter, to me, it's more about a matter of how long it'll take them to do it as opposed to if they will do it. And yes, next year is Spider Man's anniversary, and there are definitely a lot of Spider Man themed figures coming next year. We already saw the Iron Man, the Iron Spider figure, comic book figure. They showed that one. That's going to be part of their 60th anniversary line. So, yeah, they've got a whole subline that they're doing next year for Spider Man. Um, so, yeah, definitely going to be a big Spider Man year. You mean beyond the ones that I've already started to see release? I nothing that's been announced at this point. I will tell you that. I have not. I have not yet seen Ghostbusters Afterlife. I'm gonna wait till it comes out on home release at this point. Spider-Man: No Way Home is the first movie I've watched in theaters since before the pandemic. So, um, and I gotta say, I mean, I love the movie, but I wasn't thrilled in having to go sit in a movie theater with a mask. Um, I felt it was worth. I've had both my vaccine shots and my booster shot, so I felt pretty confident that I could do it. But I mean, I kept my mask on the whole time. I mean, I was like lifting it up to put some popcorn in, but you know, I would have much rather have been able to watch that movie from the comfort of my home. And right now, I don't plan on going to the theater on any regular basis. But I just felt like with Spider Man, if I didn't go on and see it, I knew the movie was going to be, there was no way I wasn't going to see everything that happens before it comes out on home release. So I just knew there was no way, and I wanted to go see it before all that happened. I mean, it already, to some extent, um, had happened. I mean, one of the things about my job is because I am always perusing, for news and things like that. I always see all the rumors and everything. It's virtually impossible for me to avoid all that stuff. So I find out a lot of what's going to happen in these movies, even when I don't want to, because of what I do. But I've heard pretty good things about the Ghostbusters movie. I definitely, as soon as it comes out on home release, that is one I definitely plan on watching uh, right away. I also say I have not seen Venom, the second Venom movie, Maximum Carnage, or not Maximum Carnage, but Let There Be Carnage. So, and I had it's out on home release now, but I haven't actually, paid to rent it because I'd heard so many bad things about it. And from like the trailers, it just didn't terribly impress me. But now after seeing No Way Home, I feel like I am more motivated to go and watch that movie now. TCC's got the Toy Biz Doc Ock. It's still the best. I assume you mean from the original Spider-Man 2 movie. I don't. I don't think I have that figure anymore. I did originally, but if I have it, I don't know exactly where it is. I know it sounds bad, but I got a lot of as I've collected toys over the years, I've got a lot of bins of stuff that are like over in storage just because I don't have the space for everything. Most of my Marvel Legends, most of my Toy Biz regular Marvel Legends and everything like I have here, but some things. Now, not getting into spoilers, but I will tell you that my favorite villain in No Way Home was Doc Ock. But I thought all the villains in the movie it, were much better than what I remember from their original appearances. Electro, I think, was the most improved villain. I did not really like Jamie Foxx's Electro in the Amazing Spider-Man movie, so I liked him much better in this movie. But I think all the villains just came off much better, much more true to how I remember them from the comics and things like that than I did when they originally appeared in their original movies and such. But Doc Ock was my favorite. I thought he did a really good job overall. Um, and I really hope that Hasbro does give us a new updated version of him. No, was not my base. Well, I mean, if you mean back there, yeah, that's just stuff I have not yet opened yet. Yeah, I know it piles up quick. In fact, I actually have a box here that just arrived from Walmart, so I thought I'd go and open this up. I'm pretty sure I know what this is. I've got a lot of things, not a lot, but I've got a number of things on pre-order from Walmart, Walmart exclusives that, obviously due to delays and stuff, I've just kind of lost track of. I have no idea when the hell the stuff's going to show up. I'm pretty sure they haven't been canceled. I usually keep track of when I get a cancellation notice or something. But this one is actually it is if it's what I think it is a Walmart exclusive, but it is one that I had not been able to get my hand. I wasn't going to pay secondary market prices for it. It's expensive as enough as it is, um, just at its regular retail price. But I wanted it to get it, and finally, I think it was last week, Walmart made it available again at actual retail, their retail costs. I hate Walmart because with their exclusives, they let these secondary party sellers sell their exclusives on their website, and you've always got to make sure that you're actually buying from Walmart at the actual retail price and not one of these secondary market sellers that have jacked up the price. So, but Walmart put this one up again. I think it was last week. It is the flocked Masters of the Universe Origins Panther figure. So I have the regular one already, but I wanted the flocked one. And this was actually the first time I actually saw it available on Walmart's website. There was a time before a couple months ago where it showed available at my local store where I could buy it online and then go pick it up. So I did that. And when I got to the store, what they gave me was the Mega Bloks one, the little teeny Mega Bloks one. I was like, no, this isn't this isn't what I bought. So they didn't actually have this one in stock, so I just had to return the Mega Bloks one. But that was definitely annoying when that happened. But this one, they shipped it to me, and just like the original toy, it's actually flocked. So yeah, I don't think it lasted long last week, but it was actually, I made a post about it on TNI when it went up, and was able to snag one, but I think it only was up there for like an hour before it sold out again. And I don't know if they've made, you have to kind of keep checking on a regular basis for those things. But then, like I said, you got to be careful because you'll like see it and you'll like see it's in stock and you're like, oh, it's in stock. And then you'll see the price and it's like three times the cost it should be. And it's like, oh, well, that's not actually from Walmart. That's from one of the third party sellers. Lord Vengar, what wave is that Wolverine on your X-Men arcade from? Oh, God, what wave was that? It's the brown costume. I mean, it's the regular brown costume one, but damn, I can't remember what wave that shipped in. Somebody else chime in if you can remember. It's the most recent brown costume Wolverine they did, but I can't. I can Google it. Because now you got me curious. And that see, the newest one keeps popping up. The one that was in the wave that came out last year, but that's not here. Oh, the Juggernaut wave. Okay, so yeah, it was. It's the brown costume Wolverine that was in the Juggernaut wave, Build a Figure wave. Capona Bear has the. Wish they re-released. Yeah, see, I went to eBay to get that one because I missed out on that one as well. I have the Toy Biz one. I have that version from Toy Biz, but I wanted to go on and get the modern one. Um, but I really wasn't interested in the Phoenix, which is why I think I didn't get it originally when it was out at Toys R Us because I didn't really. I think I was like tight on funds at the time, and I didn't really want the Phoenix, and so I didn't want to spend the money on a 2 pack. And then I was stupid, and of course it became hard to get. But I went on and got it for from eBay, just the Cyclops figure. Still paid more than what I would like to, but it wasn't like super duper outrageously expensive. That should be coming out pretty soon here. I think either, well, this month's almost over, so probably it'll be out early next month. I off the top of my head, I don't remember. I think I probably paid more around $40 for that Cyclops, which again, I mean, I could have if I bought it originally. That's about what it would have cost me, but and gotten both figures. But the 2 pack, like an unopened 2 pack, if you want to buy the actual 2 pack unopened, mint that is much more expensive. Look, that's and because I really didn't care about the Phoenix figure, I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna see if I can buy the Cyclops loose, good condition Cyclops loose, and not have to pay an arm and a leg. Capona Bear still waiting on his Conan from Mezco. Yeah, I mean, everybody's with their shipping. It's like hit or miss some stuff. I mean, I got 3 delay notices from Pulse this week. I got the Scroll Army Builder set, the Shield Army Builder set, and then that Fortnite Snake Eyes figure. All have been delayed till like the middle of next year. So it sucks, but I realize it is what it is. So I just kind of take it in stride. They'll get here eventually. My main concern is again I kind of lose track of what it is. Sometimes something I'll get oh, this is shipping. I'm like, oh wow, I don't even remember that. Or like I had the Black Series Wrecker figure pre-ordered 2 different places, and so I ended up having to go cancel one of the pre-orders because I didn't realize I actually had it pre-ordered at 2 different places. I ended up it arrived from Big Bad Toy Store, and I had it also on pre-order from Amazon, and like I got an email I think just this past week from Amazon telling me the figure had been delayed. I was like, wait a minute, I already have that figure, so I just went and canceled the pre-order. But with all the delays and stuff, it's like it's very hard to keep track of what exact. I need to like make a spreadsheet of like everything I pre-order. Bronzer 747. His favorite origins from this year is the Battlefield Warriors 2 pack. Oh, so I assume so. You gotta another thing with McFarlane stuff with the DC Multiverse stuff. You got to be careful now. Is they started doing those artist proof figures like they had been doing with Warhammer, which I think that's fine. But in Warhammer, when they do the artist proof ones, those are the unpainted ones. For customizers to paint them themselves, basically. But really, the reality is it's just an easy way for McFarlane to reissue the same mold again. But the idea behind it is, you can customize and paint it however you want. And I'm fine with that. But with Warhammer, they release them as actual separate figures, so you can actually go order the artist proof figure. But they started doing it with DC Multiverse now as well. But with Multiverse, they made it part of the Platinum Edition line, which essentially translates that they are randomly packed chase variant figures. So now people who are pre-ordering stuff like the Swamp Thing figure, instead of getting the painted version that they want, they're getting the unpainted one. I've seen a couple of different people who pre-ordered from Amazon and GameStop say, they ended up with these unpainted Swamp Thing figures. So I don't think that's a very good idea. I mean, the reality is probably long term, especially if you're going to keep it in the package, the unpainted one will probably be more rare than the painted one. But you know, at the same time, if you wanted the painted one for your collection, that's what you thought you were buying, and then you end up getting this unpainted one. I can understand not being too happy about it. So I feel like they should go, if they're going to do those unpainted figures, they should do it like they do with the Warhammer, and just make them actual separate figures that if you want it, you can buy it. If not, then when you pre-order something, you know what you're going to get. All right, well, we're creeping up on the 8 o'clock hour, so let's go on before we do the final $500 drawing. Um, Let me share with you a figure that I am about 99%. I won't say it's officially confirmed until Hasbro does, so we will consider this rumor, but based on information that I've seen, we will be getting a Penny Parker figure with her robot. So the S was it SD SP whatever they call that thing. The so this is the Iron Studio one. So you can see here she has a backpack. Now the one that Hasbro showed in their live stream, would need to be painted this color, and then they would need to add like this cat face in the ears, which I think is some. If that prototype they showed was an unpainted prototype, that still, they could add these things fairly easy to that backpack. Um, but if that backpack they showed was the final version, obviously it's not going to be the Penny Parker one. But this is something I know that is coming next year that will have a backpack. Um, and again, it's going to be a 2 pack with Penny Parker and then with her robot. This is the Iron Studio one. This is a statue, but this is coming in Marvel Legend form next year. It will be part of the 60th anniversary line. It is, I believe, based on the movie Into the Spider Verse, but again, will be part of the 60th anniversary. So like I said, I can't say for sure that that's what they were teasing. And in fact, as I said, if the backpack they showed was not just like an early prototype, then probably it is not this figure. But based on things I've seen, this was the first thing that jumped out at me that would have a backpack with it that they might be teasing. So again, I can't say 100% that's what they were teasing, but I can tell you pretty definitively that this is something that is coming in 2022. And I think Sentinel just did one for their fighting armor line, but the Penny Parker figure is not really articulated. So I hope Hasbro gives us both a articulated Penny figure as well as the robot. Um, and then the Hasbro one, it'll. I haven't seen the price on it. I'm guessing it'll be more expensive than a regular, $23 figure, but it probably won't be as expensive as the Sentinel one. Capono Bear binge watch season 2. I plan on watching that this weekend, but I have not yet watched any of it. But I guess Capone is not happy with the figures. The season 2. Are you talking about the season 1 figures that McFarlane did, or the season 2 ones that they just showed off today? I didn't think those season 2 figures looked too bad. And you get the horse. Double D likes the Batmobile truck. I, I feel like it should have been cheaper. I feel like at $80, it's kind of expensive for what you're getting. I thought it was going to be cheaper, to be honest, when he first showed it off. I mean, I like the idea of it, but and it's kind of cool looking. But I do feel like it's maybe being you just lift off the top cover. It's not like it doesn't have working doors or anything like that. Um, but yeah, it's in its own right. I think it's kind of cool. I mean, I'd rather have a regular traditional Batmobile for me personally, but it's kind of a cool thing. Puss in Boots just pre-ordered one. I'm seeing a lot of new names on here tonight, so welcome everybody. Hopefully you'll stick around. And just to reiterate, because I haven't mentioned it tonight, obviously this is a new channel. This isn't my regular channel. I started I started this channel years ago as just it was going to be my personal vlog channel where I just talked about whatever crossed my mind, but then I never really put any that much effort into it, so it never really went anywhere. But then I noticed with the live streams, when you do the live streams on your regular channel, which in a perfect world, that's where I'd rather do it. I can get super chat donations there. I mean, this channel's not even monetized at this point. I need to get to at least 1,000 subscribers. Um, and last time I checked, I was up to 850. So I need like 150 more subscribers before I can even monetize this channel. But it seems like live streams, when you do live streams and then regular videos, the algorithm for whatever reason screws up your regular videos and as far as views and stuff. So from what I heard in the grapevine, if you're going to do live streams, it's better to do it on a separate channel. So since I had this one available, I said, what the hell, let's go on and set this up for the live streams. Salome is joining us, everybody. For those of you new here, Salome is my cat, which often likes to make appearances in these videos. But that's why we're on this channel as opposed to my regular channel. Okay, so I think we're going to do the second drawing of the night for the second $500 store credit to Big Bad Toy Store. Now remember, if you don't win tonight, you still have more opportunities to win because over on Toy News International, I am doing I'm going to be giving away 2 additional $500 store credits. There's a link to details on how you can enter that in this video description. The drawing for those will be taking place on Christmas Day. I figured I'd make it a Christmas Day event. Somebody will wake up Christmas morning and find out they won $500 store credits to Big Bad Toy Store. So two more $500. You have an opportunity to win uh, two more $500 store credits over on Big Bad Toy Store. So if you don't win tonight, you still have an opportunity to win this month. And then, of course, every month on both TNI and Marvelous News, we have forum contests where we give away $100 store credits. So that will be at the end of the year, end of the month, I should say, end of the year as well, but end of the month. Those are only $100 each, but those are just additional ways that you can win. So do check those things out if you haven't already. But let's go on and do the drawing, the second drawing of the night. Salome is here with us, so um, she's observing. So I'm gonna look away here, and I'm just gonna randomly scroll around, and always afraid my cursor's gonna wander off. But just kind of doing up and down, and just gonna kind of randomly pick a name. Screaming Brain is the name. So Screaming Brain, who says, I haven't gotten a figure in a while. 500 points, please. Well, $500 is store credit, but you are, my man, the winner of the second winner of the night. So congratulations to you. Let me write your name down. Now, again, you will want to email me, j@enewsi. I will have that email in the video description until you guys claim your prizes. If you don't want to have to write it down this very second, when this becomes a regular video, it will be in the video description. But you will want to email me to claim your prize. You'll just need to give me your name and your email address. I will get the information over to Big Bad Toy Store on these two as quickly as possible. Again, being it's the weekend, they may not get it set up until early next week. But OJA and Screaming Rain are the winners of the night. So congratulations to them. And again, if you didn't win tonight, you still have more opportunities. Head over to TNI for a chance to win two more $500 store credits. Details to that contest are in this video description now. Thank you, OJ. And I'm not sure if Screaming is still on here. Oh, there he is. So congrats, Screaming Brian. Or no, I'm sorry. I don't have my glasses on. Brain. So happy holidays to everybody. I wish I could give $500 store credits to all of you out there. I really do. But definitely we will do more contests like this in the future. Maybe not for 500, but we'll do some stuff, give away some more stuff in the future. Please, if you haven't already, think about donating at least one unwrapped toy to Toys for Tots this holiday season. Again, with all the the tornadoes that just ripped through the Midwest or Mideast, I guess it was. Kentucky. I'm from Kentucky, not from where I lived in Louisville. I was born in Louisville, Kentucky. So I'm not really super familiar with the area that got hit the hardest. I have been to Bowling Green, Kentucky, which got hit pretty hard. But, definitely, those people who basically had their houses wiped out, just a couple weeks for Christmas, they really could probably use help. I know Toys for Tots is doing collections for those people as well. So, do what you can, and have a great holiday. This probably will be. I probably am not going to do another live stream before Christmas. Next Friday is obviously Christmas Eve, so I don't think I'm going to do a live stream next Friday. But definitely, I'll have some news videos out on the other channel, the regular channel, next week. So maybe some reviews. So I will be talking to you again before Christmas, but probably not live like this. So everybody have a great holiday, Merry Christmas, whatever it is you celebrate. Um, Hope it's a good one. Stay safe out there, guys. Please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and to the main channel if you haven't already. And until next time, I'll catch you later.